Hello, fellow flated adventure lovers. Spring is definitely in the air, and it's time to shake off some of this snow-induced cabin fever. It's also at this time of year that Jeep enthusiasts and members of the four-wheel drive community gather in Moab for the annual tradition of Jeep Week. Now, I live only a few hours from this iconic and geologically impressive Utah town and was definitely in need of some sunshine and some time in the desert. For this trip, I took along a Jeep with an air carrier to haul along some extra camping gear, as well as a spare air topper in the event that I found a Jeep Gladiator to get some photos with. Since our Jeep doesn't have racks, I attached it with the included cam straps through the door. Perfect. Let's go. Moab generally serves up gorgeous weather and ideal 4x4 conditions in April, making for not only the perfect setting to take in the views, but to also explore this rugged destination. Having lived in Colorado the majority of my life, I've always heard rumor about this massive gathering of Jeepers. That said, I was still happily overwhelmed to witness just how cool the camaraderie is in the Jeep world. I arrived on the first weekend of the week-long event, and while many more Jeeps are going to arrive as the week progresses, it was still obvious to see how popular this event and the location is. In the 2 days that I was there, I saw literally hundreds, if not thousands, of Jeeps of every form and configuration. From the absolute monster rigs to truly customized creations, right along with nearly stock ones off the showroom floor. Everywhere you go, you will see a Jeep. Another very awesome aspect of the week is that many of the top 4x4 and overland manufacturers attend to not only showcase their products, but to also get them out on the trail for some real-world product testing. Plus, you add in a number of sizable Jeep clubs that are in attendance, and you have the makings for an absolutely epic time. And what an ideal place to do it. The terrain, canyons, the natural obstacles, the surrounding mountains, they all make for the most gorgeous and scenic environments that you can imagine. Plus, many of the trails are really easily accessible from town. Another thing of note for anyone interested in attending is that you don't have to have your own jacked up Jeep, nor do you have to drive there in your personal 4x4. There's a number of local outfitters that offer Jeep rentals or side-by-sides, and many have guide services to keep you from getting in over your head. And for those of you that are looking for other ways to enjoy the area, there are several parks nearby, including the legendary Arches National Park. This is the place that you always see the coolest photos of their geological wonders, but photos really don't do it justice, and it is something that you must behold for yourself. As for my plans of touring the area, they were pleasantly changed when I was given a surprise by my uncle to stay the night at his completely off-the-grid hogan that is out in the middle of one of the most spectacular and remote areas. It's nestled in a beautiful valley and is bordered on one side by vertical mountains and on the other the Colorado River. And to top it off, he trusted me with his Toyota Tacoma, so I was really glad that I brought along that extra air topper. I'm always trying to get the best photos possible of our air topper out on adventures, and this place was pure magic. We're a small brand, and we do everything we can to not only offer top quality products and customer service, but also personally share images and videos along the way of where we take them. And this overnighter was an absolute pleasure. Watching the sunset over the river and then waking up to a gorgeous sunrise was a moment I won't forget. Definitely a place that I hope to return to soon. And as for getting the air topper on a Gladiator, yes, it happened. I was fortunate to run into the guys from Hoeve who manufacture insanely strong and legendary jacks. You can check them out when you get a chance, as they make the most durable and powerful jacks for anyone that loves 4x4 adventures. And now I'm back in Colorado plotting our next flated road trip. And while I've got some really fun trips planned with our products, I'm also taking ideas of where we should head to next. So if you have an idea for a fun destination or an event, let us know. I'm always game for getting out on the road and sharing the stories, as well as how well flated products work when the urge to travel hits.